Here we go. Hello, welcome to Simon NoChaNoMa, Simon's living room. Thank you for waiting for me. I was actually, I know I announced on the advert 8 o'clock, but that was because I had imagined myself going to Antwerp to go to this gallery, and they didn't get back to me. So I wasn't sure. I wasn't going to get on a train and go all the way to Antwerp and discover that I wasn't going to be able to live stream from their gallery. So I had this set up as well. This is why I asked you to delete the other link. If you're all over there, anybody, come back here. I'm at home, and I spent a nice morning talking to my friend in Nihonbashi, which has only just finished. So I can be with you now. And you can see me holiday pictures. Hello, Alas. Hello, Adelabate. Hello, Not That Much. Hello, you were here earlier. Vids. Who else have we got? It's Vids. Well, everybody. Anybody that's lurking. Kimberly, if you're lurking. Very nice espresso martini picture you had earlier. And Chuck, if you're watching with your mum, which you could be now that you're back in Japan. Hello. But here we are. I'm back. I'm back after my holidays, and I'm back after my trip. No, I did a show before, didn't I? I went with Tom to Mechelen and traipsed you around the historic sites of Mechelen, which you missed. Not that much, but I hope you watched the replay because it was quite interesting. I found. Englandese. Hello, yes, Englandese. Hello. Are you still in the UK? Because it's you must be having your lunch. Hello to Englandese and family. Hello. Well, you're still in the UK. Oh, right. I left after you. You arrived while I was there, and then I left, and you're still there. Okay. So hello, Mrs. Englandese, and hello, if they're watching. I mean, I don't know. It may be just private to Englandese. He may be just watching me on his phone, and while the other people are getting on with their lives. I don't know. 2 more weeks. Good grief. Lucky chap. Better weather than here. I don't know. I mean, what was the weather like with you over your way? I mean, up in the north, it was right good. It wasn't very warm, and it rained a bit, and it was really nice. As you saw from the pictures on Instagram, we went up hills. Which pictures? Speaking of which, oh yes, I've got to show you pictures, haven't I? I've got to show you pictures. But so, yeah, there's no traipsing around towns today, no going to a gallery, which would have been all right, but looked at the gallery on the old Google, and few pictures here and there, and there would have been a sake bar, a small bar with some bottles of sake, and there was apparently a DJ. Oh, there is a DJ going on playing like Japanese jazz funk, which is all right. I mean, notice there is no jazz funk going on at the moment, so that would have been good, I suppose. Whether I could have squeezed an hour out of it, I don't know. So we're here, and I'm squeezing an hour out of sitting in my spare room talking to you. Sunny and getting hotter again. Oh, since I left. Yes, here he comes. Let's go cold and rainy. There he goes. Let's go warm again. Oh, it's quite pleasant here today, actually, in Belgium. I mean, it's been the best that it's been to my liking for a long time. It was 8 degrees this morning, so I had my window open. And never mind the mosquitoes, feel the cold. And then it's nice and sort of cloudy. The sun's not baking down. I can see on the railway line there are workers cutting trees and grass. I'm eye level with the railway line here. They're taking their lives into their own hands, but they've got fluorescent suits on, so they'll be all right. Yes, what I was going to do was show you my little trip to England. This could be a YouTube video on my channel, which will get possibly maximum 20 views in about a year. But it can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 views right now if I show it here. You can go and watch it again. So I'm going to add it to the stream. Tell me if you can hear the sound, because I did put some music on it and everything. And it's just me and Tom and Nick going for a walk on day 5 of my holiday in England, and we went to a place called Hawkshead, which is in the Lake District, And if you've never heard of it, it's where Beatrix Potter's husband had a lawyer's office, and Beatrix Potter lived not too far from there. And I think she actually wrote Peter Rabbit while she was meeting this Hawkshead chappie. And poet Wordsworth went to school there. So it's quite a historically significant sort of place, and very pretty. And it has nice surroundings, nice countryside. And there's a nice hill, not too big, next to it called Latterbarrow, and that's the name of this video. Collisions with trains are much more lighter to take in yellow suits. Yes. Yes. The train just went past and a guy has disappeared. So I'm just assuming he got out of the way in time. Okay. I'm going to add this to the stream. I shall go quiet while it's on. It lasts about 6 minutes. That gives me time to sort of knock down a bit of wine and let you watch this. So I'll shut up now, add it to the stream. Oh, I can be next to it. There we go. Can you see that? Tell me if you can see it. And if you can hear it.
What? Video.
Well, it's day 5 of the holiday, and we're going for a walk in Hawkshead, in the Lake District, on a dry day, relatively speaking. Okay. It's actually getting a bit warm. I have to take my coat off. But we're on the way to a place called Latterbarrow, which is a hill just to the right here, over this hedge. Right, there's the entrance to the footpath. And we're going to go up there. Can we see? Up there somewhere. It doesn't look steep on the video, but it's quite steep. Well, we've started the climb and we're already out of breath and it's humid and so we're sweating. Oh. And now, getting close to the top, heading for that cairn over there. Finally, we made it to the cairn. You can see. Rain already. And here we have Windermere, England's largest lake. Now, heading down towards the rain, possibly. Bless you. Now heading back to Hawkshead. And here we are at High Ray Farm. Now heading back to the village after a rather nice walk. Well, there we are. That was my little video of my trip to England. That's the only video I actually made when I was there. It was like off the cuff, spur of the moment. I've got my gimbal, I've got my smartphone, let's do it sort of thing. So I hope you enjoyed that. As you can see, yes, they're very nice views over there. I like that part of the country, obviously, because I'm from there. But the further north you go from there, it gets more rugged and sort of more Scotlandy, which has its own appeal. But I prefer the sort of more the gentle, cozy hills. There's rocks and hills and trees and lakes, but they're not all like rough and raw and giant and foreboding. It's all rather cozy, and I quite like that. So we did that walk. We did a walk. That was the second walk I think we did. The first walk we did similar, but in the rain. I think you saw the photos of that on Instagram. If anybody watched or saw Instagram, that was very pleasant. To do a walk in the cold and the rain after coming from like 40 degrees in Belgium was such a relief. So pleasant. How long was the walk? It was about an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. It was only like 6 kilometres, and we took our time. There was that steep bit in the middle up to the cairn. Not very high, it's only about 320 metres above sea level, but as you could see, you could get a nice panoramic view of the hills and of England's largest lake, Windermere there. The walk that I'd looked at went even further, where I said we're here at High Ray Farm. That's where I sort of cut the walk short that was in the book that I'd got. You can go on from that farm. If you go the opposite direction and keep walking, you come to what's called Ray Castle, which is a 19th century sort of Gothic style castle type thing that used to be a naval training base. And I've been there, and it looks quite impressive, sort of very big, Gothic-y and stone built, but only 19th century and not like ancient or anything. But it would have been a bit out of the way, so I cut the walk short a bit. Walk more than we did the first walk. Like when I arrived with my sons, we'd like been fed up of driving, so we just had a couple of days chilling out. And then I think on the Monday we went for the rainy walk, and then again after that we did this walk, and then the final walk was with the pictures. If I can find the pictures, I think you may have seen them. No. Like, if I change that to from the 25th just to the 07. Right. I might get more pictures. Oh. When did we go on the walk? Perhaps it was... I thought there were pictures of the walk, the big walk that we'd done. I can't find them. Anyway, if you look on Instagram, you'll have seen the pictures of the walk we did in the Langdale Pikes. It was, which is not the highest hills in the Lake District, but almost the highest hills in the Lake District. It was, I think, the highest one we went up was Pike of Stickle, which was Heron Pike, which was 732 meters above sea level, so 2,000 and odd feet. That was quite good. I must find those pictures. Where did I put them? Perhaps if I just do 2020. 2022. There we go. I have all pictures from 2022. Sure there were more than that. No. Perhaps, where did I put them? I don't know where I put them. Perhaps on here. Bear with me. It's unusual. Oh, wait. Here we go. There we are. No? Oh, that's... I don't know where I put them. Did I not put them? I probably didn't put them on the... They're probably just on my phone. I've not put them on the computer. Hang on. Let's have a look. See if I can get them on my phone and show you on the screen. That might be the only way. Yes. I don't think I transferred these to the computer. Right. There we go. Right, if I do that, they might be able to see. So those are the Langdale Pikes, as they're called. Oh, I'm getting the reflection of my... You can see this... They're called pikes because they stick up. Excuse my dirty fingernails from work. And the highest one there, that's Harrison Stickle. And the one next to it is Piker Stickle. We climbed up both of those. Not backing up photos is a male issue, yes. And there was this rather nice waterfall on the way up. I'm to show my photos on my phone. Oh, wrong one. Move. No, that way. Okay. Yeah, so you get the idea, sort of rocks and greenery, and it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too warm. Oh, I'm getting green screen effect on it. Oh, you're off to Avebury. I've been to Avebury. Well, you look on Instagram. You can see all the best bits. But yes, Avebury. A long time ago, I went to Avebury. It's nice there. Yes, Alas is very lucky, having like has megaliths. Alas has megaliths in her neighbourhood that she can go and visit. Or an old man issue. Yes, I've got my cables. I should probably do that. I should probably go and put these on my computer, so that when I do a live stream, I can show you on the computer without having to faff about. But it was, yes, it was. We'd done this walk a couple of times before, but only got up to the Tarn, which is a small lake, which is 2/3 of the way up, and that was. And it's always been, curiously, in the summer in England when we did this, obviously, because that was the time that we went, and it was last time was pre-COVID, so it was 2018, something like that, 2019 that we went and did it. But I just noticed that the temperature was always, better, obviously, in the north of England, but still unusually warm for the time of year. But this time it wasn't too bad. We actually managed to get up to the tarn and climb the even rockier parts to the top. Hello, Robert. Without being drenched in sweat, which is good. Right, and when we got to the top, I think where's the top? I'll try and find the picture with the top. Oh, here we go. Yes, because my youngest son was climbing up there, and he decided to play Lynyrd Skynyrd on his phone. I thought, okay, like early 70s sort of heavy rock, but it actually worked with the view. If I can find it. Did I make it to Blackpool? No, unfortunately. This is the reason we went on our first walk. Kimberly, I was in contact with Kimberly. Hello, Kimberly, if you're watching. And Kimberly has started office work now, and she was supposed to start in beginning of August, and this was the end of July, and they said to her, please, can you come in early and start already? So she had to sort of cancel all plans and do that. So we just chatted and everything, but we never actually met up in Blackpool. So hopefully at some point between now and Christmas, she may pop over to Belgium, or I shall maybe go and see her at Christmas instead. Right, let's have a look. If I can get it to... There we go. There we are, on top of Harrison Stickle. If I... No, I've muted it. What did I do? I pressed the wrong button. Hang on. Play video. Free Bird by Lynyrd Skynyrd on the top of a hill in the Lake District. It was rather cool. I was quite impressed by that. He made an Instagram stories of it as well for his Instagram. Excuse me, I forgot the glass. I'm just finishing off my Merlot. I've got a bottle of Luxembourg White in the... white wine from Luxembourg in the fridge, which I had with my lunch. Hey, hello, Labate. Yes, I'm sorry I missed your last premiere. I think I was asleep. it was on a bit too early. I was up till late last night doing the adverts for this. As you know, I'm getting later and later doing the adverts for this. It's trying to find things to do and to talk about. It's getting more and more difficult. But next week, if the Dutch train people don't strike, yes, both boys came with us, came with me to climb the hill. Yeah, they do that. They enjoy that. Spent a lot of the time just chilling at my parents' house, because some days it just rained and we had nothing to do, so we just sat and watched YouTube and used up data. But yes, next Saturday I may be in Antwerp with Peppo, who's in the comments. Are you still there? I don't know, 'cause people have left. But Peppo and I will be, going around Antwerp and seeing what there is to see if it's nice weather. Lynyrd Skynyrd, I think I've got one Lynyrd Skynyrd LP somewhere that a friend of mine gave me, and I never actually listened to. This was long ago when I was back at school. It's in a box over there with all my other old records. My son got me a record player for Father's Day. It's combined MP3 cassette player and record player. I may have some cassettes somewhere. I've no idea where they are, but I used to do the old compilation thing. You know, you record from the radio your favourite songs and put them on a compilation tape and tell everybody about it at school, and nobody would be interested. The first week back to work was fairly painful. Let me think. Yes, it was like Monday straight back to work. Usually when I go these days, because it's summer and people are not like doing much in terms of like building, so it gets a bit slow at work. And I was a bit worried, that I was just going to be twiddling my thumbs and getting stressed out, not having stuff to do, and my boss getting annoyed that I was not doing anything. But I got to work on the Monday, and it was like, come on, got to do a delivery, okay. And then after that, there was another delivery, and then after that, there was something else. So it wasn't too bad the first day. But then it progressively got sort of like, what do I do now during the week? So that's the most stress that I get at work is actually not finding things to do. It's a bit awkward, when you're wandering about, knowing you're being paid and knowing that there's, possibly things to do, but the boss is too busy to tell you what there is to do. But yes, I mean, it wasn't too bad. Only about like 2 tons of tiles shifted, carried around. So yeah, that's my physical exercise. I'd done all the walking obviously on my holiday, but when I get back here and live in Belgium, I mean, don't do much in the way of and there's no sports. Sports, what's that? Wander about with a clipboard. No, it's nothing so sophisticated as a clipboard. It's you wander about with a scrap of paper. Or just try to remember what your boss told you. I will always look busy. Yes. It's amazingly weed free. The yard and the display garden, and unfortunately it hasn't rained. So the little strip of grass on the street side that I wait every 2 weeks, and they say, right, it needs mowing, hasn't grown. So it hasn't needed mowing. It's now all brown and dry and dead nearly. So that's one job that I can't do. You're not weed free. Well, we know that, Vids. Yes. all the weeds that I do just end up on the compost. There's no good weeds. All right, I have weed killer. I have a little one of those like packs with a spray gun thing, and now and again I go around either that or bleach. How long have I worked there? Since I've lived in Belgium, and I've lived in Belgium since 1996. So there you are, do the math. Same job, same thing, every day. Getting up, going to school, going to work. Too much monkey business. I'm just trying to imagine, this vids of your mom, like road trip with family. It's like, not quite sure whether it's Cheech and Chong does Washington, Oregon. Washington and Oregon. So next week, yes, we're going to do Antwerp. We're going to do Antwerp. Peppo and Simon NoChaNoMa will do Antwerp. I've been there before. I've live streamed from there before, but theoretically, it should be now in full high definition and clear audio. So we'll have to make the best of it. Yes, we should do that actually. Vids of your mama, and if UFO Bob is watching after the event, if you're feeling up to it, UFO Bob, let's get together with Vids again, and maybe even Dibble if he turns up, and do another of those Discord live stream things. That was fun. You could bring pictures. You're better than me. You've got them on your computer. Diamonds from me. I've never been to the Diamond Museum in Antwerp, actually. Yes, we could do that. We could do a live stream with a disco. If I remember how to do it. I've forgotten how I got it all together. You'll have to remind me. think I can just like put it on my as a source on one of my app things here. Speaking of source and app things, perhaps if I go here and have, I'm missing my old background. Let's have a look. Switch account. All right. Excuse me, bear with me. MMLSO to anybody from Adolabati's crew, if Adolabati is still there, and anybody. Right. Right, I'm just going to find a Tokyo walk. And put that as the background. Ah, wait a minute. Bear with me, bear with me. Wrong filter. Oh. No, it was the right filter. Oh, that'll do. 7 days ago. Okay, let's have a look. Right. Just for some background. Okay. Excuse me. Bear with me. Takes a while. Slow thing, my computer. Okay. Why is it not transferring? Here we go. Transfer. Oh, playlist. Take the cicada noise off. There we go. Image. Oh, hello. There we are. Oh. You hate real life, so this is great. Yes. virtual Tokyo. Hello, JVlog. Hello. You've missed me holiday photos and stuff. Right, hang on. I've just got to click my chroma key. Yes, you do. On. Right, and all of a sudden, I should appear in Tokyo streets. I'm not quite sure where it is. There we are. Oh, no! Too many clicks. There we are. There, that's better. I better just check where this is. Then I know. It's all in Japanese. Oh, right. On an iPhone. Filmed on an iPhone 14, 13, 7 days ago. Could be somewhere. They're not going to hassle me about it because they're Japanese and they don't know I'm using it. 45 degrees centigrade. Good grief. Sweating. What time? What temperature is it there? I heard it rained sort of northeast of there in Yamagata and all that, like serious rain. But 45 degrees, and I'm complaining because it's like 20. Oh dear. Chroma key. Yeah. Oh, I've done it wrong again. Oh, I'm getting all sort of 70s psychedelic there. Yeah, so no jazz at this time, because I didn't really get round to. I was so busy talking with my friend that I didn't get round to setting it up. But I was hoping to get some nice, cool jazz in the background, like I had for the advert. Found an obscure jazz saxophone piece with a Hammond organ going on. 45 degrees centigrade. Who's going to leave the house with this? If you've got air conditioning in your house, I wouldn't leave at all. Oh, my Merlot's gone. I'm trying to identify whether I don't think I've been to this area of Turkey. Yes, it was. I think when I came over, just before I came over, that was yes, it was that temperature. Alas, I kept checking and checking, but that was down your way, up in the north. It was normal, which was good. 39 degrees in Germany. Oh dear. No, I couldn't be dealing with that. It's getting ridiculous. This was 7 days ago in Japan. Everybody looks sort of, okay with it. Just in shirt sleeves. Good grief. No, we're living in dark times. Has anybody, totally random, I was at Skippy's on last Thursday having my coffee and cake, really nice cake, and really nice cheesecake with blueberries and blueberry sauce. Random. And I was like wondering, I've been fed up of YouTube. What else is there to do? And one customer said, "Oh, you should try Netflix. Try Black Mirror." I thought no, it was Eddie. Eddie was telling me try Black Mirror. Anybody seen Black Mirror? I fired up the old PlayStation 3 and used my Nick's Netflix account and typed in Black Mirror, and they said this one customer said, "Oh, you watch the first episode," and Eddie said, "No, don't watch the first episode. Watch the second episode." So I thought, I'll give it a go. So I watched the first episode, and Prime Minister having a way with a pig episode. Not sure I'll be watching any more Black Mirror. Oh, that's why it's all thin-walled apartments in Japan. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you insulated your apartment properly, then you would have less need for air conditioning, I would have thought. Oh, because they are not insulated. Yes, because they're not insulated. Yeah, that's right. You've seen that one, yes, with Roy Kinnear's son as the Prime Minister. All very standard British actors, and it was all very kind of like, yes, okay. Didn't quite do it for me. Apparently, the second episode is supposed to be better. I may give it another go, but I'm not a television type person, really. I'm not one to people who say I binge watch Stranger Things or stuff like that, and I go, oh really? I've never been able to do that. I used to have a thing for the X-Files and Xena Warrior Princess, and I've got VHS boxes full of VHS tapes of those somewhere. Yes, they're different. Yeah, so each one is an individual story. So it could have just been like Eddie could have been right. Yes, don't watch that one. It won't give you an idea for the rest of the series. But this young chap who customer said, "Oh, no, watch that one. It's really good." The X-Files, yes, I love the X-Files, and even Xena Warrior Princess. Lucy Lawless was in the final season of the X-Files, which I thought was rather cool. 1985? What? Pardon? 1985? What's 1985? I don't think they even had... I think they just had televisions. There was no computers or anything. Westworld. I've only seen the film with Yul Brynner. from the 70s. I haven't seen the series. I used to watch The Pretender and The X-Files, and what else did we watch? Can't really remember. Oh, NCIS, first season of NCIS. Used to like that. It's going back a bit. VHS and X-Files. The X-Files was 90s, so sort of like from the mid-90s. Box somewhere full of all the episodes. Alice in Borderland. Never heard of that one. I'm getting all these tips, you know, for what to do instead of like scrolling through YouTube of an evening. This is a totally unfamiliar area of Tokyo to me. Curious now. Perhaps I should just I'll copy paste that. And let's have a look. Copy. Google Translate. The wonder of the internet. Paste. Ikebukuro. Oh yeah, been there. Yes, it was Ikebukuro. I went to Ikebukuro to meet up with Aussie Awesome, Aussie 78, as it used to be called. That was as far as I got. I met up with him, and then we went from Ikebukuro, got on the train and went to Shibuya, and met up with Kaz, the photographer, and my rock singer friend Keisan Death. And then we went from Shibuya to first we had went to Burger King. That's right. We went to Burger King in Shibuya with Aussie and his girlfriend and Kaz, and then we went to Forever 21. And me and Kaz and Aussie just stood there while Aussie's girlfriend looked for clothes. And then we went to then we met up with Keisan Death and went to in Shinjuku. That's right. And we went to the Metropolitan Government Building Observatory. That was good. Where are we? Aussie's back in Canada. Yes, he's given it all up and gone back. Yes, I think his life in Japan was kind of like just a bit of on a treadmill, not going anywhere. So hopefully he'll blossom back in Japan, and he's gone with his girlfriend, which is good. He gave up. Yes, I mean, I don't think he would have progressed. I mean, like Victor, give me a break. Brand's got his own school, so he's thoroughly invested, and he's married and got kids and da 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 da. But I don't think Aussie, he was just being a teacher all the time and hadn't really gone much beyond that. So, and if his girlfriend wanted to go back with him, that's much better. I don't recognise Ikebukuro. I mean, I only saw it at night, and I came from the station, met Aussie, and then we just walked back to the station. It's all much of a muchness anyway. I mean, this could be literally anywhere in Tokyo. There's only small details will tell you that it's Ikebukuro. Where else did I go? Oh, I went to Nakano Broadway. That's right. Geek Central. Ah, yes. Bit of sad news. The reason that I went to Japan in 2015, that I scraped all my confidence, what little there was of it, together and got on a plane to go to Japan, because my actress friend said she would take me to dinner. Japanese actress friend that I'd made, and that was my inspiration to go to Japan. And I learnt whilst on holiday in England from Tomoko. She messaged me. I just finished that walk that you saw. I was walking back to the car in the car park with my sons, and I got a message online from Tomoko, and she told me that the actress Yoko Shimada had passed away just that day in hospital. So it was kind of a sad, very sad moment. So yes, if anybody has seen my Instagram and so on and knows anything about me, you know that each time I went to Japan, I would meet up with her. But yes, she passed away, only 69. It was totally unexpected. And she hadn't told me she'd been ill. She hadn't told her friends that she'd been ill. So that's an end of an era kind of thing. Because I'd been quite looking forward to on my next trip to Japan to go and meet up with her again. I think I last messaged her in March, and she was telling me all about her plans to go filming with the documentary about Che Guevara in Cuba, and that was all planned and ready to go. And the reason that she didn't go, obviously, because she ended up in hospital, but she'd put off having her illness looked at, because she knew that if she did that, she might not get the chance to go to do the filming. So acting, won over on her own, health. So that's how dedicated was she to her career. And I learned also from the obituaries and things what her real name was. I knew that her real name was not Yoko Shimada, that Shimada was like a stage name, but I never quite knew what her real name was. She never told me, but I've since found out. I have to say, Ikebukuro, it's okay. They're not going down the main shopping. I just went down the main shopping street, and that was okay. I don't think I would go there specifically. Oh, right. Not that much. You went in. Ikebukuro was a cool place. Yes, it's not visually appealing. It's not like Shimokitazawa or Shibuya or places like that. It's kind of more like this, just like apartments and stuff. But very indicative of the bulk of Tokyo, actually. It's very quiet without the jazz, isn't it? Let's see if I can get some jazz going on. Open another YouTube. Switch channels. I'll just stay on this channel. I'll put Japanese jazz. I'll do the usual one. The one that I've used on the show before. Skip adverts, yeah. I'm trying to get it to play. Play. Music. Why is it not playing? Oh, that's why. Okay, here we go. Is that a bit loud? That could be a bit loud. Let's see if I can turn it down. That's better. I can hear myself think now. Yeah, I've turned it. Is that better? I've turned it down a bit now. Sorry about that. Lack of control. That makes Ikebukuro look more exciting. Could be louder. Common commenter. Hello. Nice to see you. Could be louder. Well, you have to come to an understanding with the remainder of the other viewers. Yeah, I know I can. I can't figure out how to do it, Robert. Welcome to my live stream. Common commenter. You've missed my home video of the Lake District and me rambling on inanely for nearly an hour because I didn't go to Antwerp to go to a Japanese photographic gallery and ramble on inanely for an hour from there. Do you know each other? Do you know? Come on, commented. Do you know vids of your mom and the J vlog and everybody? And if so, who are you? We're in the back streets of Ikebukuro, courtesy of some Japanese iPhone 13, and me stealing it off YouTube. And the jazz is just for my personal amusement and have fill in silence. And also because it's Japanese jazz, and this show is my weekly attempt to remain connected to Japan. Oh, this is Green Caterpillar. I like this one. Totally Drew. Oh, right. That's why. Greetings to Drew. I occasionally pop into his live streams. He does that many. And I nabbed the mod squad from him, and they've been on this show. And he's been on this show. We've been drunk together on this show. And I've met him. I've been drunk with him in the hub as well. Well, he wasn't drunk. I was drunk. I mean, he gave me. I had a beer and a gin and tonic, and I got a bit drunk in the hub. And then me and Hiko Simon were having cream cakes in Shimokutazawa, and who should walk by live streaming but Tokyo Drew. What's the difference between Japanese jazz and other jazz? There's no substantial difference, I would say, other than it's kind of like a little bit more like funky with it. I met up with him in the hub, and he had a fag and a beer, and ogled the ladies in the pub, and I appeared briefly on his video, and I had a beer and a gin and tonic, and then I sort of wobbled home. well, home, not home, back to the station and back to where I was staying. I can't even remember where I was staying. I think I was staying in Nihonbashi. Yeah. A bit more acid, yeah. Check out Tokyo Groove Joshi, Jyoshi. It's 4 ladies that play like really cool jazz funk. This is from 1975, I think, this track. Yes, bottle of wine, some Japanese jazz funk, and stumbling about in the streets of Ikebukuro on a Saturday afternoon. What better way to spend your time? Welcome to NoChaNoMa. Better than Netflix and chilling. Perhaps not. Who could ask for more? I think plenty of people will be quite right too, but yes. It's the best I have to offer. But next week I shall be out and about in Antwerp with Peppo. And I shall be going by the train so I can have beer and stuff. Our Netflix and chill. I watch Black Mirror and go and switch it off and go back onto YouTube, and that's the extent of my Netflix and chill. There is nobody else. Watch old episodes of Star Trek just for nostalgia's sake. Well, the time is rapidly approaching where we may have to say goodbye to Ikebukuro and Green Caterpillar Jazz. And I thank you for all of those patiently waiting in the wings for me to start when I had announced on the advert 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. But actually, that was because I thought perhaps I would be in Antwerp. And I wasn't. And I'm here in my room, and I've been having a rather nice long conversation with my friend in Nihonbashi, so that's why I started at my usual time. But next week, it could possibly be 8 o'clock, depending on what time I arrive in Antwerp and what time I decide to go live. We should swap stories of getting drunk in Japan. I don't know. Hey, you could probably pop on the show, old J-Vlog, if you're there. That would be an interesting... Yeah, you could try that. Hit me up. Right, I'm just going to go back to my living room. My green screen needs a bit of adjusting. There we are. My properties. I need more clarity. There we are. Clarity. Oh no good stories about drunkenness in Japan. Well, I've never been to Singapore, so can't help you there. I haven't been really all that drunk in Japan, to be honest. Just that one time with Tokyo Groove. And he wasn't drunk. Okay, this is time to dial down the music. There we go. Right. Well, that was the end of this week's show, and I'm very grateful for you to have been there to accompany me and listen to my inane ramblings and watch my videos and photographs. And thank you all for watching, and hopefully see you all again next week. Bye for now. Bye, everybody.